West Coast Wizard here. How are you today? I don't have a script, but I have a Bible. I'm going to read a little bit. So hang tight while I open the Bible. Like 3, 2, 1, open your book part. You know what to do. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a big one. So today I'm reading from Luke 9, chapter 10. Anything in red, Jesus said, so that's what I'm reading, by the way. The harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. Therefore, beseech the Lord of the harvest to send out laborers into his harvest. Go your ways. Behold, I send you out as lambs in the midst of wolves. How do you like that? You're welcome. Very nice. Go gold, then silver, and if you know, you know, catch the glow. Wow. So, how are you today? This won't be a standard dealio. I think we need to have a talk. I'm seeing a lot of people appearing to feel hopeless or get into that lost space where they isolate and they do nothing about their situation, which is frightening. I think a lot of people do that. We don't talk about it because that's like shows weakness or something, right? Which, far from the truth, it's not your fault. Some of it's your fault. Some of it's you're doing, okay? But the majority's not. It's imposed on you by the government. The people that are supposed to love and protect you never have. If they're new to the circus, I think they have to go to a special lunch somewhere and get tuned in on what's up once they're in, because I tell somebody before they run and want to get in the clique, right? I think we all know what they do. I think we know where monkeypox comes from as well, don't we? Hey, Fauci, I know you're dead, but I'm going to say it anyway to your clone, even though it's... Okay, so anyway, your AIDS dealios, AIDS vaccines, back in the day, you started this whole frickin' thing, didn't you? Guess what? You weren't in a book. Fauci, you and Burke should have been publicly hung, if you will. Just so we would feel something's happening. Okay, so squirrel, let's do mirror time before I get really, really out there. Hang on. Let me do this. Let's get some ambiance music. Let me get adjusted here before I have a stare down with you, okay? Let me freshen up. I make sure I got nothing in my eyes. 2C's 33, 22, stay alive. 55, stay alive. Come here. Come here, please. Say your name in the mirror. It's really important. Identify with yourself just for 5 seconds of your day here. And tell yourself, I love you. I love you. You're going to be okay. I promise you that. You're going to be okay. You're going to be better than okay. God's about to show his glory to the world. Don't you give up now. We're there. Time is a concept, obviously. It's how you perceive time. A day could be like eternity, and I get it. I know. But God's time's a little different. Okay? It's celestial. So, you in the mirror that's been feeling like crap, you haven't been eating much. I know a little bit about that. That's about, you know what, squirrel, me in the mirror, since I have your attention, you know why we're not eating as much, we are not eating as much, is because we're going crystalline. That's a fact. You can't stay here like this, like you were. We have to transform you so you're ready for the next step, the next passage, if you will, the next level. But if you give up, the calcification slows way down and you might get left behind. So go ahead and get crystallized, and I don't mean nose candy or dummy dust. I mean, let your pineal, let it shed and turn to crystalline, if you will. Kind of hard to explain it, but our mentality, our way of thinking, our intellect and all that's going to go crystal, quartzine, right? Kind of like the quantum dealio. I love you, me in the mirror. Don't you go anywhere right now, okay? I'm counting on you to be at the Sleep Fest / Wizard Fest. I love you, me in the mirror. And as you pull out of mirror time, remember to check in more than just once a day. Every time you go by a mirror, don't be afraid. Look at yourself. That's a reflection of you. That's how you look to others. And when your attitude is different, you can see how you radiate differently, too. Right? Kind of made sense. Mirrors aren't like a portal. They're a portal to yourself, but not something evil, unless you're evil. You see what and who you are in the mirror, especially when you get in there and look at those eyes and go, okay, what's up? It's a time to celebrate, and I know for some it's not. You think you have nothing, bills are piled up, you're going, what the? This is your tribulation. We've talked about that. I told you, this is biblical. Depends on how you interpret what in the Bible, right? Your intentions and your unity with the Christ. Not Jesus as himself physically, but the Christ. The concepts that he represented and shared for enlightenment for yourself. For you. It wasn't for him. Right? You saw what they did. It doesn't matter which Jesus or Thomas, whatever it was, the fact is they did it. Right? We've already talked about this before. If you don't know what I'm talking about, just go back 20 videos. I don't know, maybe more. Jesus had a twin, but I'll say it anyway. His name was Thomas. That's provable, so do your research before you go, you're a crazy wizard. And I just have to remind you that maybe on that horrible day that they crucified one of the two of them, maybe Thomas stepped in and gave up himself to save his brother. Think about that. And then he was buried. Third day he rose. Let's see, how did they get the Shroud of Turin to look like him? Thomas got touched by his brother. And was brought back. Now is that magic flash that nobody can explain on the Shroud of Turin. There's no other logical explanation out there. There wasn't a photon of lightning or something happened, some crazy anomaly. His brother, Jesus, brought him back to life. So says Green-Eyed Dove Boy. You're so loved by the Creator and Jesus and Thomas, okay? There's your trilogy. Anytime you're feeling anxious and like you want to quit and give up, I need you to just go lie down, close your eyes, and focus on your inner Christ. Okay? And you're a creator, a co-creator, by the way. You can heal yourself too, Wendy. I don't know what happened, darling. I love you. I'm so sorry. Obviously you fell or something like that. So moto B for me and JC that we help you heal quickly, because there's much loved family member here in this channel, as all of you are. But when one of you get hurt, I feel it. I do. Or your kids, or your animals. I'm seeing a lot of posts on X today about people losing their pets. Like multitudes of, and parents. It's like the great die-off is beginning or something. You know, they say the ending's not for everybody, and I think mentally and emotionally that's so true. Physically, maybe too, maybe. They want you gone. They'll do anything they can. It's in your food, in the air, in the water. It's horrible what they've done to us. But trust me, God's been taking notes. You can't hide from God, bad guys. You're so screwed, by the way. So I have some information that might be relevant, maybe. This is my opinion. I watched it on X. It's not my original thinking or research. I'm just relaying what another gentleman posted about what if the internet outages and the power outs we hear in certain areas of the U.S. at random, and there's a lot of them. What if that, in conjunction with all of the military that's been seen in many cities, what I heard is that they do these arrests. Arrests are happening for these elites. And by killing the power and all that kind of stuff and jamming phones and everything for an hour or two, helps them affect the arrest without the bad guys going, oh my God, I gotta write an email. I'm getting arrested, help, or calling people, or making arrangements to flee. Pretty brilliant, right? Check that out. That's quite the possibility. And I think really soon here, next, I don't know, couple months, okay, I want to be really careful here, okay, I'm not committing to a date. But apparently in Germany, the banks are totally getting about ready to blow up, but you're not going to hear about it. And everywhere else, you know, the banks are, who was it? Citibank? No. Chase? Somebody lost like $250 billion out of their deposited funds. You want to get them where it hurts? Get them in the wallet. I had a suggestion on X, basically a statement. If they lock us down again or try to for monkeypox, excuse me, hear that? You try to lock us down again, you're going to get the hangman rope. But also, what if we all just pulled our money out of the bank, except what you have to have for your mortgage, your car payment, that's auto withdrawal, okay? Any excess, pull that shit out. If they lock us down, and stop paying all your credit cards. Cancel any credit card payments coming out of your bank account. If we want to end this shit, like I said 4 years ago, we have to stop buying. They're counting on a dollar. It's an endless loop. If we don't do something, everybody, we're not going to get out of this. This isn't one of those situations where you can just afford to sit back and wait for Mr. T. They might throw him in jail. I'm hearing September 18th or before, whatever. I'm hearing he can't because he's exempt. Nothing's going to, it's more stressful. He can't go anywhere. He's the commander-in-chief. I'm also hearing, squirrel, that may be pretty quick here, the Supreme Court, which are all gone except Clarence Thomas, had probably already overturned the vote of 2020. They just want you to know, because it'll be instant civil war. It's also why the military's spread around all over the place. What if they go, you know what, 2020 was stolen, there was fraud. If there's one case of fraud vitiates all. And I think there's thousands of cases of fraud. Right? So if you're a common sense thinker, not a reactionary type of person, like, oh my God, knee jerk, they stole the election, we're screwed. What if God already got involved and flipped a few tables in there with his sons, and things are ready to kind of go, you know what? Boo, boo, boo. The election was a fraud. Fraud vitiates all. Just take one state, George, is good enough. The whole thing is no bueno, and we know it. So Clarence Thomas, if you're really alive and you are blessed by God to be able to watch this, thank you for what you're doing. We love you. The rest are traitors and baby eaters. We know that. Justice Roberts had 2 Chinese adopted daughters. One went with Obama and Clooney on a boat, which you saw the picture, and ended up in rapid packaging tape dead. Another one, I think they killed that child at Epstein Island. Where is the culpability of the Epstein Island adventurers? We want justice. It's coming. Some more to be from me and JC. If you went to Epstein Island, Kamala, we already know. And you're a drunk. It's really disgusting. You know, it's funny. Her handlers aren't on X. She's not smart enough to put together sentences. And the time of day she's posting stuff. Well, Kamala, what the f are you doing? You know, like you can sit around. Well, mate, you know what? That's a silly question. You got all the time in the world because you don't do jack crap. Anyway, I responded to her post today about, I go, whatever, bitch. And 2 seconds later, it got deleted by her controllers. She probably couldn't even read it. It's like, was that vodka on sale? Disgusting. So anyway, yeah, she was drunk, okay? All you morons out there going, oh no, she's just excited to be there. Okay. I have a hair sticking, I'm sorry. It's like, right? But that's bullshit. She's drunker than crap. And hey, Joe Biden, what the Hey, Kamala, you know what? You went to Epstein Island, you're an alcoholic, and it's going to come out pretty quick. And that crap you did with Google to make everything go to you and your wonderful accomplishments with whatever mayor you were sleeping with or governor at the time. How many senators and all that have you done, Kamala? You know what's funny? All you bad guys have been videotaped. And when Mr. T says we have it all, that is what he's referring to, the extortion tapes. The kill boxes, that ring a bell, any of you Congress people that are still alive. Clean up after your own mess and all that crap, right? Anything for power. Now you got monkeypox and you're going to try to blame COVID or some crap, whatever your problem is. Why, if it's in Africa, then keep Africans there. It can't spread. If that's the epicenter, or no, wait, I'm sorry, it's in the poop water again in Sacramento. I figured so. We're probably going to be all purple, orange, yellow lockdown status quick here. I never locked down last time, and I'm not going to again. Try to put a mask on me. Please. Just saying. They already have the monkeypox vaccine approved. It's the same crap they've been giving you. Little robots, little nanobots. Hey, Japan, you told your people that, oops, we fucked up and gave 92 million of you this with the spoogie in it, sorry. What are you going to do about it? It sounds great. It's all fucking lip service. Especially from our politicians. No, I don't agree with how this whole program has gone down over the last 4 years at all. I don't agree with how. I would have had a different strategy. They probably have access to machinery and technology that I don't have a clue about, like through Tesla and all that, like reading the future and go in there and wear a blue suit today and go in and see what the end result, and then a red one and then a purple one, and they do all kind of shit like that. Well, I'm really derailing, but right? They've already seen the future. They already know the end result. So I guess we have to play it out for that end result to occur. Or they have to let it play out. We have to let it play out because we could stop it anytime we want, but everybody's too scared. I don't want to get in trouble. You can do it from the safety of your home. When I tell you, just stop paying your shit. It's that easy, so says Green-Eyed Doughboy. It's not going to hurt you. It's your money. Leave enough to be responsible, but they pull a lockdown, pull all your money out that you can, right? You know what I'm saying. Of course, you got to eat. You got to get gas. You got to do it. Well, wait, you won't get gas unless you're essential. Are you essential today? Dear me in the mirror, I'm essential today, and I love myself. There, see? Some other beat from me and JC again. You're essential. Everybody's essential. Don't let them tell you otherwise. And a mandate is not a law. They can stick a mandate where the monkeypox doesn't shine. Monkeypox. Homosexual intercourse is what spreads the monkeypox. Then the male can be the host and spread it to his wife and the ladies and the children and pets. Are you serious? Last time monkeypox is out, it's AIDS from butt sex, period. Let's be blunt here. Call it what it is. They were finding kids coming down with it and dogs. Now, there's only one way that can happen, and I'll let you fill in the crack. The blank, that was weird. Not the crack, the blank. You know what I mean? It's just, excuse me, it's just disgusting. Anyway, say no to monkeypox. Say no to that kind of stuff, you know? That was kind of cool. I don't know if I could do that again. That's the no symbol. Okay? It's an exit only. The Creator didn't create you by mistake the way you are, so just keep it right. And if you're into that crap, use a condom, be responsible, and stop the spread. 2 weeks to stop the spread. Disgusting, just saying it. I love you, but not that kind of a lifestyle at all. Way, way gnarly in Hollywood when I lived there. It was everywhere. I can't tell you how many times I went to a party, saw shit going on, and left within like 20 minutes. I left Hollywood. I love you. That's pretty. Little different approach today. I feel pretty good. Yesterday was hard. I love you more than yesterday. As you go on about your business today, love on yourself first, then you can love on others. Do what you can to help a neighbor. It's the right thing to do. We're almost there, okay? We're almost there. So don't let go of how much you progress forward by going, oh, I'm nervous and I'm scared of the future. You're supposed to be. This is all a big deal to show you what could have been if it went unchecked by God. By God.